As far as wild whooping cranes in the world, there's roughly only about 300.
68 adult and juvenile whooping cranes out of that 300 were marked with new radio transmitters, a great way for biologist Dave Brandt to monitor these endangered birds.
So we get a GPS location every 4 to 5 hours potentially. So we have pretty close tabs on these birds as they're migrating from the wintering grounds to the breeding grounds and back.
North Dakota is on the whooping crane's migration path, but that doesn't mean they always stop as they make their way through the state. But with the new tracking devices, Brandt can prove that some do indeed stop and how long they stay.
As these birds migrate, it's oftentimes they don't spend a lot of time at any given site. They may just stop for overnight. Some places they may spend 4 or 5 days.
As the biologists gather the migration information, they keep it firmly under wraps. The crews go to great lengths not to provide information to the general public, so the birds are not disturbed. In fact, the crews themselves do not even seek out the GPS coordinates where they know the birds are located.
We want to monitor the normal activities of these birds, and so we actually do not go and try and observe these birds ourselves unless we believe there's an issue that may need attention, if we thought one was injured for some reason.
The migration data collected from the radio transmitters should also pinpoint the habitat being used by this endangered species and provide information on some areas of conservation priority that might need to be addressed.
But also, some places that may be worth avoiding some development, to minimize the process for conflict with these birds.
If you happen to stumble across a whooping crane or two in your journeys across the North Dakota backroads, keep in mind, even though their populations have stabilized and are even increasing slightly, they are still endangered and deserve the utmost privacy. This is Tom Jensen, Outdoors.